good afternoon, all of the ladies and gentlemen here from the media fraternity. Thank you so much for joining us, and to all of our Moto fans watching us live right now via the webcast on YouTube and Facebook. I am Anusha Bandekar, your host for the grand launch of the new Motorola One Vision. Let's give a round of applause for that. From a cool idea to a breakthrough vision, the joy of it all lies in making that idea come alive. The excitement there is in being able to share it with the world around us, which is exactly the reason why we are here today, waiting to experience a world where innovation exceeds expectation, a world with a new vision. That will for sure perfect our cinematic experience, that will make us own the night and make us look fabulous in any light. You know how I love to take my selfies. All right, so trust me when I say this, it is going to capture our life's highlights in a never-before way. I am so excited to see this because I think that is probably one of the most important reasons we have phones today. So, does that sound exciting to you guys as well? Does it sound exciting? The girls are nodding, yes. Anybody, come on, does it sound exciting? Yes? Okay, great. So, are you all set for the launch? Let's not wait any further. I am sure you're very excited to experience this amazing new smartphone that Moto is bringing to us. And I think I'm getting a little carried away. So, at this moment, before I spill any more information, I'd like to call upon the stage Mr. Prashant Mani, Executive Director and Country Head, Motorola Mobile Business Group. Hi, how are you? All right. So I just have to say, it's really crazy because when the team at Motorola came to me to talk about this incredible event, I figured that they would want to discuss, hardware and software and megahertz and battery sizes and things. Instead, they told me that this is an event all about unveiling a new vision. So could you elaborate?
Yes, Anusha, that's interesting because this is going to be different. We will believe that the Motorola One family offers to consumers innovation that matters.
Okay.
So you're going to see some interesting innovation out here.
Ooh, all right. Okay, that sounds very interesting and challenging at the same time. Helpful innovation. Could you elaborate a little bit more?
Okay, so I'm going to reveal it in bits and pieces. So we, for the first time, have first ever cinema vision display on this, 21:9 display. A lot of content on Netflix. 70% of original content is on 21:9 display. So you're the first ever on that.
Whoa, that deserves a huge round of applause. That's crazy. Okay. So if you're doing all of this, you know what people, I think now taking a big selfie with all of us in one frame will also be much easier, right? Which brings me to the next point. We haven't talked about the camera. So tell me if you have got anything amazing to satisfy the selfie addict in me.
The selfie addict in you? Yeah, you're not going to be unhappy at all. It's a 25 megapixel with a quad pixel technology camera.
What?
Yeah, so there's more to the camera. We are the first ever dual quad pixel on both the front and the rear camera.
Oh my God, okay. This is starting to sound pretty good, actually very, very good. But what happens when I'm doing what I love doing the most? Enjoying my nightlife. If it's a party at a friend's place or a late night shoot, which by the way, we love to get on camera, but many times we're at the party or the late night shoot and everything's kind of blurry and dark, and so you kind of don't have those memories as clear as you want them to be.
So when I said innovation that matters, actually the best was this one.
Oh.
So this one actually is three things in one. It's just not that great 48 megapixel sensor. It's got a night vision mode. It's a software optimization. And we don't stop there. We actually put an optical image stabilization on this. So when your hand shakes, the right amount of light enters and you get brilliant night photography, the best you can see. Very good, as good as some of the top-end smartphones, I promise you that. You can actually experience that once you go into that. That's like a dark room out there.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely going to do that. Well, it truly, takes a lot of vision to do all of this stuff and for a new vision. But what happens, after, how do I keep up to date and make sure this phone stays ahead of the curve?
So thanks to our Google friends out here, we've got an Android One program on this. So for the next 2 years, you'll be worry-free. You're going to get software updates, the next 2 ones. We right now already on Android 9 Pie, QNR, and for the next 3 years, you'll get security updates. Hassle-free for you.
Okay, this phone is probably sounding better than any I've ever heard. All right, I think we've teased everyone enough. Now I think we should move towards the specifics. What do you think?
Sure, we're all
Okay.
set for that. Yeah.
Very well. Are you ready? Then the
Absolutely.
stage is all yours, Prashant.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Anusha.
you.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a great pleasure having you all here, and I'm thrilled to be here interacting with you all again. Today we are announcing the next generation of one of our best-selling franchisees in the globe and in India, and I'm sure you're all eagerly been waiting to see what we have to offer. But before we do that, I'd like to give you a glimpse into what we've been up to and our strategy for this year. We've had a great year as Lenovo. As many of you must have seen from our recent earnings report, last fiscal year was a very strong one for the Lenovo Group and Motorola globally. Lenovo posted a record physical with a revenue crossing $50 billion. We were $51 billion with a 12.5% year-on-year growth. It was not just about record revenues. What we've been able to achieve is a pre-tax income of $857 million, which is a more than 4 times growth. So we've seen 459% profit growth as Lenovo as an entity. This is testimony to what we call the intelligent transformation strategy, which is based on 3 things. Core being the PC business, making it profitable, making a profitable mobile business group, and we top that up with the smart IoT solutions and the new investments we are making in artificial intelligence. The mobile business group is following the same strong trajectory. Globally, we had a profitable year, a key goal that we set to accomplish last year. In fact, this is the first time since Lenovo acquired the Motorola Group, we have actually had 3 consecutive quarters of profitable business. So in fact, from July, which we started, July of last year till March, Motorola has been globally profitable. We grew 28% faster than the market in terms of value. So it's just not about profits, it's about profit growth globally. We were 28% faster than the market. We grew 15% in volume terms. We were in Q4 the 3rd fastest growing OEM amongst the top 10 worldwide. While the smartphone industry has gone through different challenges, Motorola has seen tremendous success across the regions. So I take this opportunity to share some with you. In Latin America, where Motorola is extremely strong, we delivered a 12% year-on-year growth, which is a 21% premium to the market. Actually, we exited with 17.6% share, which is a record market share. In Europe, we again outgrew the market. We grew at 42%, the market grew at 1%, so we were at 41% over the market growth. The most important is North America. In North America, last year, we were the fastest growing OEM. We were 60 percentage points ahead of the market in North America. So in North America, right now, we are the #1 OEM in terms of growth. Not just that, Motorola continues to be the #1 OEM for unlocked devices. So that's about Motorola and our earnings across the regions. Innovation has been a part of the DNA of Motorola. Ever since in 1973, When we came up with the Dynatech first handheld device, we stood for innovation. In 2019, the Moto Z3 combined with the 5G Moto mod became the world's first commercially available smartphone to connect to 5G when Verizon turned on its 5G ultra wideband network. So we are the world's first to go on 5G. India continues to be a priority market for us. We have a very clear strategy for India. I shall share that with you, and we want to be here for the long term. There are 5 legs to the India strategy. I'm going to talk about each of this in the next 2 minutes. One is we will make products relevant for India, products that offer great value and a very immersive experience. One of the examples here is the Motorola One Vision. The second pillar is Make in India. We will continue to focus on local manufacturing and even localization as per the phased manufacturing plan. Today, 100% of the products are made in India, and the Motorola One Vision is also made in India. We've been constantly working to have a differentiated experience at retail, but what's important is that we will have a very clear dual channel strategy. For us, e-commerce is equally important. The last, I would say, is strategic partnerships. For us, Motorola has become where it is due to our partnerships which we enjoyed with our partner Flipkart 5 years back. We will continue to strengthen that. Flipkart will remain an extremely strategic partner for us. The One Vision we have just launched with them. And finally, we will look at a dual brand strategy. We will look at Lenovo and Motorola together. So these are the 5 pegs of our strategy. We are committed to make products keeping the Indian consumer in mind. We've always believed in giving great products. The Motorola One Power was one of the examples. We solved the pain point of a consumer, which was battery life. We gave the 5000 mAh battery. The Motorola One Vision is going one step further. It's designed to cater to the young youth who believe that they need something more. So we are actually giving customers an advanced camera, a cinema vision display, which today is offered on very premium smartphones, which are at more than 40,000. Whatever we are selling in India is 100% produced in our manufacturing unit in Sri Perumbudur near Chennai. It's through our global contract manufacturing Flextronics. Motorola started its journey 4 years back, and we are following the Prime Minister's vision of the PMP, the phased manufacturing plan, and we set up an SMT line. The SMT line makes PCBA in India, and we've already put that in place. We are fully ready to export. So we are making this an export-ready base. We have invested in the IT systems which enable us to systematically export out of the country. And most importantly, 100% of Motorola One Vision we are launching today is made in India. The dual brand strategy is extremely important to us. While we strengthen the Motorola brand by focusing on 3 franchisees, there'll be 3 franchisees. One is the Moto G. The Moto G is premium for all, but it's a generational device the way we look at it. We have seen generations from G1 to G2 to G7, which we launched a few months back. The Motorola One is not going to be generational. It is going to evolve with what consumers aspire for. So that's the reason why we will not call it generation. Motorola One Vision is not a second generation Motorola One Power. In the Motorola One Vision, we are looking at giving to consumers innovation that matters. So camera is a very big thing. As Anusha put it about night photography, how do we take it to the next level and give that innovation which is typically given in very high-end smartphones at very, very reasonable price points? That's what we are looking at with the Motorola One. The Motorola E will stand for essential entertainment for us. And last is Lenovo. Lenovo is going to be our value champion. So for the value conscious customers, we will offer the Lenovo phones. We always look forward to collaborate with the right set of partners, and it's a privilege. We have the Flipkart team out here. I have Aditya here, Manu here, Manish here. This journey with Flipkart started 5 years back. Honestly, they were very important for us to create and where we stand today. We've seen multiple successful product launches thereafter. They are our trusted partners, and for the Motorola new One Vision, we have gone with them. They're exclusive to us. There are going to be many more such with Flipkart. They're extremely critical for us, and this strategic partnership is one such thing which we strongly believe in. We've also collaborated with Google. So the Android One program is where we are able to give consumers security updates, and the Android One program allows consumers to get the next upgrade of QNR for the next 2 years, which is possible through the collaboration. So strategic partnership for us is a very core philosophy in which we believe in and will continue doing. This is what we believe our strategy is. To take you through more about Motorola One Vision and what it has in store for you, I'm going to invite Uwais, who is our product marketing head and e-commerce head. Uwais, all over to you.
Prashant. Talk about the Motorola One Vision. It's truly a different experience. I've been living with this device for the last couple of months. Trust me, it's really amazing. Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Uwais. I head up e-commerce and product marketing for Motorola. As Prashant elaborated, the Motorola One family stands for design and innovation. Within it, we create products focused on customer needs and customer use cases. So, when we look at the One Vision, we really understand today customers are consuming data, are consuming videos as never before. We are taking an amazing amount of photographs on our phones, okay? To address these customer needs, we have launched the One Vision, which brings multiple firsts to the Indian market. We are the first and only smartphone today with a 21:9 cinematic vision display backed up by speakers tuned by Dolby. It is the first phone today with dual pixel cameras, 25 megapixel in front, 48 megapixel at the rear, with OIS and night vision. And we have peace of mind out of the box. Safety and security inbuilt through Android One. The 21:9 cinematic view display is really amazing. We even play HDR10 videos on YouTube. As Prashant elaborated, content is really evolving towards more and more widescreen formats. Not only on YouTube, Netflix, gaming, everyone is moving to a widescreen, more immersive experience. In terms of photography, we've really listened to our users asking for better photographs, especially at night. The quad pixel technology in our cameras really helps remove a lot of noise, and these are the highest resolution cameras we have used in any of our phones till date. We've really looked at the camera in its entirety. We've looked at it from an end user perspective. We've combined a 48 megapixel sensor with an f1.7 lens, which lets in a lot of light for low light photography. Combined it with OIS, which makes sure that even the slightest shake is eliminated when you need to keep that shutter open for a longer time in capturing low light photography. Quad pixel technology combines 4 pixels into 1 megapixel. It reduces noise. It greatly enhances the photo, giving us 4 times better low light sensitivity. And introducing night vision. We have great hardware. We've backed it up with amazing software. Night vision is a first in this phone, which in low light scenarios really ups the sharpness of the image. It adds a lot of contrast. It adds a lot of depth to your photos. To give you an example, we can see how the filaments of the light are clearly brought out. The amount of detail we are able to capture is amazing. Even when we are talking about large landscape shots, we can see the detail which is really lost, which is brought out with night vision. OIS really makes a big difference. Whether you're capturing video, whether you're taking low light photos, it really helps keep the photo sharp and it enables very detailed images. And not only at night, even in daylight, in varied lighting conditions, we can see the amount of detail the Motorola One Vision is able to capture. We have a 25 megapixel quad pixel in-screen camera. By default, the camera takes 6 megapixel quad pixel images, which are great in any lighting condition. By default, you can take it out, snap, you'll always get the best photo. And for bright light, we have a mode where a customer can turn on a full 25 megapixel selfie, which gives a great amount of detail. You can even count the curls in the hair. To further enhance a user's experience in using our camera, we've built in multiple AI-enabled camera modes. This enables you to have a lot of fun with the Motorola One Vision camera. The first mode we have is shot optimization. This is brand new in the Motorola One Vision. When a user just takes out the phone, if it detects faces, it gives a prompt. Do you want to switch to portrait mode? When it detects you're in low light environments, it prompts you to switch to night vision to make sure that you're always able to take the best photo. And it has amazing scene detection. If it sees that you're trying to take an image of food or fireworks, it will automatically adjust all the camera settings to make sure you get an amazing picture. And this is another very fun feature, portrait lighting. It's very unique and it is normally found in very high-end camera smartphones. Especially with your better half, if you want to play around, this is there on both the front and rear cameras. It's a lot of fun. A major pain point of the Indian ecosystem has always been regular Android updates. We are very happy to announce 2 guaranteed OS upgrades and 3 years of security updates with the Motorola One Vision. And in collaboration with Google, we have digital well-being and multiple helpful experiences built into the phone, even from Google Lens to it telling you how you are using the phone and how you can improve your lifestyle with this. One helpful hint it gave me was it told me, stop binge watching, you are at 2.5 hours on YouTube, you can cut back. We have all-day battery with power charging in the box. It gives you 7 hours of usage in 15 minutes of charging. We have 128 gigabytes of UFS. This is 30% faster than eMMC found in other phones today. And for that amazing cinematic experience, we have speakers tuned by Dolby. Being an Android One device, we have a very curated set of Motorola experiences on the phone. Quick capture, chop flashlight, 3-finger screenshot, and my favorite, the Moto display. We are very happy to announce 2 extremely beautiful colors. We have a bronze gradient and a sapphire gradient. These look amazing, and I'm sure that you will really enjoy the colors. And the phone comes with 4D glass. So we have really looked at the ergonomics of the phone to make sure that when you're using it every day, it feels very comfortable in your hand. To summarize, we are the first and the only phone in India with a 21:9 display. We are the only phone in India with a 25 megapixel quad pixel camera in front and a 48 megapixel quad pixel camera at the rear with night vision and OIS. And it has peace of mind out of the box with Android One. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Prashant Mani, Mr. Aditya Soni, Mr. Harsh Bansal on stage with me.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
So everybody present here today and those watching us live, this is the all-new incredible Motorola One Vision. And as the name suggests, this is going to bring to you a new vision like none other than before. A new vision to give you perfect cinematic vision and a new vision for you to own the night with your photos and creativity. I personally cannot wait to try the phone in the dark when I'm at shoots. I really want to capture those moments. And this brings us to the end of this wonderful launch. The demo zone is now open for all of you to have a closer look at the newly launched Motorola One Vision. We have created a stunning experience